Tianjin picking this Kindred for game one. I mean, IG just having a lot of champions that are ready to cook, but WE, I've been calling them the team that is most willing to play standard. I feel like they're the teams to kind of describe with the word ARAM, because at around that 26-minute mark, especially when you do give Cube something like the Scion, they're more than you want to be hovering in this game, because you have something like the Fiora that is going to naturally win when you come to the isolated matchup. IG, I mean, if you work of how Wink is going to pilot that hook towards the bottom side, critiques for IG and coming into the summer split, I might have to hold as Hung is looking for something.
Flash bomber in the middle. There's the static field though. Crying saved by the Lambs. Respite pulled in. That means it's going to be used by Hung with the rocket to fly through the flash. And Tianjin first blood over to the Kindred. Zap not going to connect here as the flash again. Shanks trying to get back in. They're just trying, but it's a failed fight. Now poked out.
See Wink being a bit of a menace towards his bottom side is going to make Shank leave his bottom side. Does he die?
Oh my god. Well mounting Dread, he's got no flash. The Kindred's rolling in red hot. Tianjin, one more auto. He gets it, and it was also another mark. 5 marks in 10 minutes. We're getting get in range. Iwandi, you are alone under the turret. Your Jinx is coming, but not in time. Wink gets the Hex Flash over. Iwandi still separated for the time being. There's more playing TP from each side. Remember, Tianjin, though, is mega powerful. You need to kill him first, but where's the Lamb's Respite? Comes out and saves Arn's life too. Everyone in. Shanks is there. It heals up with the explosive cast. Not in the nick of time. Tianjin at melee range survives as hope resets, though. The shining light. His name, the sake, as Wirescam chases up the triple kill Jinx. He'll find him too. 3 for 3 in the end, at least W. After the fact, I mean, Dragon in, teleporting the backside, okay. Arn rolling in with the Graviton ulti as a potential. Shanks zoning off, he flashes, he ultis him. Arn almost dead, but he misses the Everfrost. And Shanks is a free target as IG have run through and taken 2. The bottom lane of WE died at the start. Arn might be an afterthought, but IG's all-in was exceptional as Dragon goes for IG here in this game. And remember that they got the first couple of Dragons as... What? Was that a hook?
Why is Shanks
that must
there?
have been a hook. He was definitely hooked in from Wink. Same carry force.
Yeah, I love that IG. Something very unique to this
Yeah,
team.
okay. A big ulti to take away for the start of a team fight. Red and white means everything's all right for Arn as well if they choose to fight. Shanks now in a choke, flashes away, wants to get out of that grind, starts it off, Tibbers is out, he might be jumping down here, but Wink with a hook into the backline, it's Hung, maybe the carrying force as YSCam and Cube battle it out, another ulti flies through, no jungler and maybe no top laner without an ulti, he has to burn a flash too, Hope gets mid turret, he gets a reset, the big brain play, but Tianjin is way too fast. Oh my god.
Focus on just shutting down Shanks on this Gragas, where he isn't going to be able to shut down Tianjin on this.
Huge 5-head move as IG still ahead after the play though. Thanks to Tian getting final kill. YSCam zoning the rest of the team out while Dragon started Wink or hook in. It's onto Hung again. Tianjin on the back of the pit, unable to get the smite steal as Cube ultis to nothing. And look at this mounting Dread and a Kindred with Black Cleaver tears apart Cube on the Scion. A blasting cone now at the ready. He's looking to cut the
going over to IG, but they will just kill one of your front line and go for this mid lane push with that Baron available. Now working towards that bottom side as well. Can they get a pick?
Oh, onto YSKM. He tries to repel some of it, but not the explosive task, which doesn't work out. Shanks dodging away. Oh, excuse me, that's YSKM from the Death Rocket.
Oh, he picked the Rain Guard. Ever since that series, teams have been able to target ban this champion away as
timing.
Really good hook.
WE, a team that right now is sitting 2-0. They haven't lost a single game in the split. As caught out might be Tianjin, Lamb's Respite. No time to die. Instead, it's the opposite, isn't it? As Wink is caught out too. A double for Hope. He's in Reset City as they chase down using the range. Arn, you are a psycho. Have you been watching Abel? What the hell?
Well, Arn just used both the gil.
Baron and a window into this game. What a pick from Shanks. What an angle. WE with Hope now. And I ain't talking about...
That's, WE are the ones making the mistakes now.
But giving gold so much better. Staying away from Wink.
And IG, they kind of have to just commit to the idea of YSCam trying to achieve something on that side lane, as they don't really win these 4v4s anymore.
IG ahead as this game gets later and later, but a pick off, a flash away from Iwandi, good, but the ulti is neck deep into the turret. Meanwhile, backline access with Hope getting reset. Tianjin pops the ulti, but Cube's in the middle of it. Can they kill this Kindred? He goes Golden Bull. Look at Arn. Hope also engaged on by YSKM. The fight turns around. WE have taken out the jungler, but look at who's still alive. Arn and YSKM put on a party. And in their defense, they take the numbers advantage and win it again. For a flake as Dragon, number 3 for WE, may begin. Hung, that's a clone. Hook now down.
Wise came 1v2ing in the backside.
Shanks not involved with the fight, could be a big deal. Is crying, half HP by Hope. Tianjin gets the Dragon. There's Mountain Soul. A nice healthy shield as he pops the Lambs despite YSKM getting chunked out as Hope now repositions onto Wink. He's got the auto, he's got the reset, he's got the damage on. Into a strange one himself. Hope takes him down, and there you go once again. That's JDG's old 80 carry. You can take the soul, but I'll take the 11,000 damage, Jinx, any day of the week.
It's a 5 clean, 0 ace. What hysterics? They just took the game with one single team fight. As when you do get to those ARAM territories, WE, they're just better at it.
11,000 damage in that last fight. Hope truly is the saving grace. Great supportive start, a great return from WE, but an insane Game 1 comeback to net them a win yet again in their undefeated split.
Hysterics, we said it and I'll say it again. It was IG's game to lose, and Tianjin getting caught.
Frontline doing their job hella well. As Kitty, you know there's no break. We go into Game 2 because we are at a delay. We got to catch up. And guess who got his OTP for Game 2? Once again, they've decided to risk it with Tianjin getting Rengar.
Is that a Rengar that I see in a Youmu's meta for the second?
Hung not doing too badly here in the early game as Tianjin has taken so long to do this Dragon with both Arn and Win backing off halfway through.
That's kind of what you expect out of the map, so IG realistically have to just watch this happen as YSKM no exhaust for this cannon.
Wink and Crying are coming in. As you said, no exhaust. He flashes in. He's on 2 immediately, but Hope zones out, gets the ulti, and gets the reset. First blood from WE. They've got the range, they've got the space, and IG have walked into a trap. Yet again, the communication is going to have to help him out a lot. WE's jungler is low, so jumping into this with Gravity might be huge as Hope can't help out. So a good move. Correct me if I'm wrong, but thought IG were going to be a lot more that rush, but Shanks is already away. Youmu's on the return path. Zywandi is here too. Crying, caught out. Tibbers to fly through. Depth charge with the rocket already from Hope and Hung. Picks up the kill, and off of that, WE also going to get mid-turret. I mean, this is just play after play that's not going IG's way.
The positioning for IG men a trade-off when you are locking in these pocket picks that you do feel comfortable on, but Shanks kind of cutting YSKM off here. He does have that flash available, but no reinforcements from IG, and Baron isn't up.
Okay, well, yep, dead.
Okay. Got slacked.
Doesn't care. Hope has been so great throughout the series. His flash depth charge
onto
Arn. Guess who gets caught in the crossfire? As again, the poke damage is insane. IG, it really feels like either outdrafting or outplayed. Either one. WE are slapping him now. And
tanked the Maokai ult from hitting his own 80 carry. So that's just the highlight for me from what I took out of it.
It's a very different breeding ground. Hung has just played the Maokai game chilled as Cube goes golden. But guess what? Again!
Here it comes again!
7 IG! Oh no! Salute! Well, Shank's gonna get in here as YSKM starts Lightning Storm, but they're already dead. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hand on your head. Give them the salute, fire the guns. The funeral of Invictus Gaming has begun.
For this squad, as they are going to slowly push with this Baron buff and secure themselves a mid and bottom tower and inhibitor for 22 minutes.
This is just class from WE. Munchables should start kissing the pillow again. Munch, just a side note, hang on.
And I think he's gonna get a solo kill. Why Hysterics isn't here? So I'll do play-by-play. Crying, he's caught in position, Hysterics. And
you got it, no. Don't worry about me. I've just found the WE pillow. I see that one as we come out of this win, because this is just insane. Domination here as our mid-tier teams clash. And honestly, WE putting up a case early to be a potential playoff team. Hope is legendary. Shanks is kicking ass. And this new squad here in 2023 is now moments away from almost perfect gaming, Invictus Gaming. And Kitty, they're going to try and go for the end. What?
They are.
Shit.
One's dead.
Oh my God! Hope in front of everyone. Gale forces forward. Do not give the man Jinx. Do not give the man Hope, because as he runs forward, he just doesn't care. Wise Cam with the Slicing Maelstrom is great. It does some damage. His arm tries to clean house, but Cube even getting tagged after the fact, even though he dies. WE still remain on top. They'll lose maybe one too many. It's WE in full throttle. Teleport going to come through, and Kitty, they want to end it here.
The reset coming in out of Hope as he clears the wave. Shanks getting his Q onto Wing, half HP, as they are going to get swarmed by the supers of this base.
And Jen, what is he doing? Well, ladies and gentlemen, have you got an answer? He's poked out. He's dying. Double knock up. Hung's ult doesn't even need to connect. Cube just rolls him down. Watch Hope on Jinx as the game looks to come to an end. They want to pad their stats. WE. Beautiful gameplay. You've made a fan out of me with that one. 3-0, have not dropped a single game in the LPL. We believe.
And we stand, both you and me, Hysterics, as they can